the thought of like an arrow kind of came to me because 2017 had definitely a number of setbacks and struggles that I had to work through, and I always feel like people define them as like backsliding or I don't know, just no forward motion. And the idea of an arrow came to me, and I just wanted to kind of express that, and then as I explain it to you, maybe it'll make more sense in my head as well. But so if you have an arrow and you just kind of like throw it forward, it's gonna go somewhere. But if you have an arrow and you attach it to a mechanism or a plan or a bow, if you will, then the setback or being pulled back actually isn't a setback at all. It's actually setting you up for your forward motion and giving you trajectory into your future. And what I really like about that is if you keep focused and keep on target, the setback actually sets you up for the future. So this is kind of what I'm thinking is going to be, I don't know, defining my year this year. So coming up into 7 weeks on stop sign. Coming up into 7 weeks out from the meet. I registered yesterday, so we're good to go. First weekend in March. My training this week, we're going to be starting a new program. Right now today I'm going to try and hit some heavy singles. We'll see what kind of numbers we get to here. Maybe I'll stick those on at the end so you can see how it's going. My diet has been going good. I've been sticking to it, and I have been maintaining my 1800 calorie diet, 30% carbs, 30% fat, and 40% protein. I'm finally down 1 whole pound. Woo! My body is starting to catch on to the idea that we're going down in weight. So my husband also likes to remind me that I do this every time I start freaking out because I've been dieting for 3 weeks and the scale isn't really showing it, but my body always does this, apparently. So now we have record of it. And what else? Life has been, well, starting to have to make some sacrifices. My husband and his family went to a big event on Friday, and I just had to duck out. I knew I needed more sleep. I'd had a long week, and I made that sacrifice and got a good training session in on Saturday. So what else was I usually talking about? Work has been good. It's been much of the same and not too stressing on the brain, so I have been very thankful for that. Just coming up to the gym here, so I guess we'll get this show on the road. Didn't go exactly as I had hoped, but I hit a 65 kg snatch and 80 kg clean and jerk, which is not where I was hoping to be, and I'm definitely hoping to open higher than that in 7 weeks. So we have 7 weeks to get there. I'm just kind of replaying some of the verses from church this morning in my head. This 81 square feet is oftentimes my church. A lot of praying, spiritual warfare, and mental battles had here. So Ephesians 3:20 is what keeps coming back to me. Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all that we ask or imagine, according to his power that is at work within us, to him be the glory forever and ever. Amen. Be kind, my friends, and stay strong. I